Is it possible to explore Tokyo without the crowds? We have tried our best to do so in the next minutes of this video by following a few unusual clues, including secret museum gardens, local guides, holy ponies, and that's right, unique public toilet designs.
Explore this crazy megapolis with us and find some unexpected hidden gems. Don't forget to subscribe to see our next videos from Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka.
And as usual, don't forget to check out our Patreon in the link below to find maps for all the places in our videos. And now, let's explore Tokyo! Hello there, original travelers. Welcome to another video of ours, and this time we are in the middle of Tokyo in Japan.
And if you don't believe us, stay until the end to find out where we are.
Cheers, everyone. So, getting here was an experience. We're talking 17 hours from Zurich to Tokyo. And first mission, a SIM card for Simona because her phone can't handle eSIMs. But of course, her data ended up faster than my eSIM. We can recommend the SIMs from Mobile, which you can pre-order and pick up at the airport. Then we went straight to Shinjuku to our hotel. But we skipped the whole nap-off chat lag thing and went directly to the city.
Because who needs sleep, right? First up, Shinjuku. Big city vibes, massive LED screens, and the giant 3D cat billboard. It's like walking into an anime.
And later at night in Kabukicho, we tried our luck at one of those claw machines.
So, Kirby trying to catch Kirby!
But hey, be sure to keep some 100 yen coins for Tokyo's vending machines. They are everywhere, and some of the drink flavors are, let's say, experimental, but interesting.
The next day we had to take off a must-see in Shibuya, the Scramble Crossing. It's like a people-watching paradise. But honestly, crossing it once and yeah, we were good.
Shibuya actually has some cooler finds, like those futuristic public toilets designed by famous architects. But hold on, we'll get to the toilets.
Trust us, there is a reason we're so hyped about toilets here. But first, we explored Miyashita Park. A rooftop oasis with shops, green spaces, cafes, and even a skate park. Sandro, of course, somehow found a craft beer bar. I sometimes wonder how he does that.
Or do they find me? We got a habanero beer for the way. You know, we love the spicy stuff. By the way, they have trash cans here, which are quite rare in Tokyo, so use them. We love exploring by ourselves, but getting a local's perspective is even better. So we booked a free walking tour for the next day. Starting point, Akihabara, where anime dreams come to life.
After some infos about Japanese history with a bit too many mentions of kimonos and weird haircuts by our guide, our first tour stop was Yushima Seido. This temple is so impressive someone lost their headphones here.
I have no idea who you are talking about. Then we went to Kandamyojin Shrine, where we learned about the difference between a shrine and a temple. This place is exactly what comes to mind when you think about Japan, right?
Totally, we also tried milk-flavored ice cream here and met Akira, the holy pony. One thing is sure, you'll never get bored in Tokyo. After a stroll through Ameyoko Shopping Arcade, where you can find everything from socks to sushi, we wrapped up the tour in Ueno Park.
And there we checked out the last samurai statue of Tom Cruise, Saiga Takamori. Perfect ending to the day, followed by yakitori and drinks. But this will be in the next video.
Alright guys, it's that moment of the video where we want to share some stuff that we realized when we came here and that are maybe helpful for when you're planning your own trip. So if you come here to Tokyo, most people will have the idea that it's going to be pretty busy and pretty hectic, and this is true for most parts of the city. If you need a little bit of a break, there are beautiful places like this one. You will find out later in the video where we are right now. But even though most of the parts are hectic, it's actually all the time really organized, and it's actually pretty quiet. It's not that loud. I mean, there's some exemptions to this rule, like if you go to the shop called Don Quixote, which is an experience, but there are better shops. Yeah, and that's maybe something you have to realize when you come here.
We would also recommend that you do your research before you come. I must say, the people here are so very welcoming to you, but if you come from especially a Western country, you will probably have a bit of difficulty with some of the rules and some of the types and, let's say, society accepted ways to behave. So we will have some shorts probably about this, and we'll explain to you what was a little bit difficult or not usual for us as people who come from a Western country. So we will create some content for you to hopefully prepare a little bit better when you visit.
Yeah. So, but don't stress yourself too much. Like, do your research. But when you're here, usually everything works out quite well. There are lots of signs and people who will point you in the right direction if you look lost, which happens all the time. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. Cheers, everyone.
After all the crowds, we needed some chill time, so we headed to the Nezu Museum. It's an amazing green oasis in the middle of Tokyo with stunning gardens, winding paths, and even bamboo groves. Feels like a little secret hideaway from the city.
Plus, the museum itself is a gem. It was founded by Nezu Kaichiro, a passionate art collector and railway tycoon from the early 1900s, who wanted to preserve Japanese and East Asian art.
His collection has now over 7,000 pieces, from ancient ceramics and calligraphy to samurai armor and beautiful Buddhist sculptures. They rotate collections regularly, so there's always something unique on display. Obviously, we are not allowed to show those here, so you have to visit yourself.
But hey, the gardens alone were worth a visit.
And now, what everyone was waiting for: Tokyo's public toilets. We loved Perfect Days, a relaxing movie where the main character lives a simple life and cleans toilets for a living. So we had to find some of them, and yeah, they didn't disappoint.
Only in Japan would architects make toilets this inspiring. Renowned designers created public bathrooms that look more like modern art installations, each one uniquely crafted to blend beauty with practicality.
I'm telling you, fancy restrooms are going to be the next travel trend. Every city should get on this.
Alright guys, you just saw how Simona disappeared, and you're probably curious how it's gonna look like when you go inside for yourself and how it's gonna look like from the inside. So this is gonna be our first loo review. Let's go inside. Alright, so that's the inside, and this is how it looks like. You kind of see the outside.
If you want to learn more about those bathrooms, we linked a great video by one of our favorite YouTubers, Dami Lee, for you. As true 90s kids, a trip to the Pokemon Center was a must. We got a bit lost finding it, but then, bam! Pikachu to the rescue!
So, question time: which was your original starter Pokemon? Let us know in the comments. They had merged for everything, but we came for the Series 151 trading cards.
And of course, they limited us to 5 packs per person. Honestly, if we knew every other Pokemon Center in the country would be sold out of those, we would have disguised ourselves to get back in line. We did get 2 Psyducks out of the vending machines though, so it was worth it.
Last day in Tokyo, we explored the area around Tokyo Station to see the Imperial Palace. But this day, you could only get in with a booking for a guided tour. So if you're going, book ahead to be sure to get in.
The gardens are still beautiful, so it wasn't a complete bust, especially if the weather is good. We loved the blend of historical and modern architecture. It's like Tokyo in a nutshell. If you, like us, decide to travel with luggage rather than shipping it to the next hotel, Tokyo Station has loads of lockers where you can stash your bags. You can even pay with your Suica card, but they have many lockers, so maybe it's good to take a picture to find your bags again.
If you're traveling on the Shinkansen, definitely grab an Ekiben. Basically a fancy bento for the train. Japan's take on fast food, and honestly, it's super tasty.
Also good to know, book a back row seat for that extra luggage room with big suitcases. The rest of the train will have basically no space for big luggage. You can do this without any additional costs. Traveling by train in Japan is an experience in itself, so just sit back and enjoy.
Wait, did we not forget something important?
Hey, don't worry, separate videos for food and drinks are coming up. You know us. We found so many hidden gems, so hit that subscribe button to catch our next videos. They are a must if you plan a trip to Tokyo, as you can see. We found some of Japan's best breweries in Tokyo, and also the food is super exciting, of course. Doesn't matter if fancy tasting menus or street food, you know us, we had to catch them all. Try them all, of course. And for anyone traveling to Zurich, let us help you find some hidden gem beer places here on our Zurich beer tour. Link in the description box below.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video from Tokyo in Japan.
And now, as usual guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos from Japan and around the world. Cheers everyone!
Our bonus tip for things to do in Tokyo is a Yokohama day trip. A city packed with everything from a huge Chinatown to the Cup Noodle Museum and an amazing brewery. Video on that is on the way too.